All right, welcome back. Not sure where to start with this. Of course, you can see we've got two different kits here on the table. We have this really nice looking Mack rider truck, cab over, and then in the background we have the Alaskan hauler. Let me zoom up just a bit. There we go. The Alaskan hauler, Kenworth, conventional. I thought I would just sort of show the Mac first because, to be fair, I actually did start working on a video for this kit. One thing led to another, and I never went beyond the first part of the build in recording. I finished the kit and then had no video to show for it. Excuse me. In a way, that's a good thing because the build was a complete nightmare. I'm not going to go too deeply into the issues I had with this truck, only that they're the typical issues with AMT kits. The instructions were terrible. Part fitment was absolutely the worst I've ever had on any kit. But that's the usual thing with AMT. It's something I kind of come to expect. So when I build AMT kits, I know to expect them, and I just continue on, and eventually I come out with a fairly decent product. Like I really like how it looks. It's not perfect, but I do like it. The issues that led me to not finishing the video for this kit are more to do with just things happening. To start with, again, fitment was terrible, but paint. When I painted this, I did the usual, things you're supposed to do. You clean the plastic as best I could, primed it, painted it, had this nice yellow paint, really nice and shiny, and then I went to clear coat it. I think there was something wrong with the yellow paint I used, because when I clear coated it, it cracked. It cracked and it bubbled and it became a real mess. And I was not about to strip all that paint off. I'm not even sure how I would have done it, because I already had all the decals applied as well. I would have wrecked the decals, I would have wrecked the paint, I would have had to remove all of that. I'm not going to do it. So what I did is I did something I don't normally do, and that's weathering my kit. I think I weathered one other cab over. I don't weather kits. It's not my thing. I'm not particularly good at it. I will say, however, I think this came out pretty good. So I sanded all the cracks and bubbles down. It gave me some bare spots. So I rusted it all up and dirtied it. So it came out nice. I weathered the frame, weathered the wheels. I don't know how much of this is showing up on camera. So anyway, that's what I had to say about this kit. It's why this kit never made it to video. It's a nice looking kit. I do like it. Again, some of the issues I ran into, it's not perfectly straight. It's beat up. So that's how I'm using it, or at least that's how it's being displayed on my shelf. Parts being warped was a big problem with this kit. So anyway, that being said, we'll put this aside, and we'll bring out what I'm going to do next. So what we have here is the Alaskan hauler. I can't say I was looking for this kit. It just happened to show up at Hobby Lobby one day, and I said, I kind of like that. It has a very sort of industrial look to it. It has chains and a bull bar, diamond plate. It would be the perfect kit to put together with the log trailer, the Roadrunner. Now, I actually have built this, and it's currently attached to, I think, an international truck. I'll bring that kit out right now just so we can kind of see what I'm talking about, and I'll continue on from there. And I take that back. It's actually a Diamond Rio. I should have remembered that. It's actually one of the more recent kits I've built. Bit dusty. Ugh. I gotta clean these. So anyway, we have the trailer, the Diamond Rio. They are attached, but I think the trailer would look better on the Alaskan hauler. But what that means is I'm going to have to remove a lot of parts from the Diamond Rio, attach those parts to the Alaskan hauler, and then basically rebuild the rear end of the Diamond Rio, because it will need the fifth wheel plate. I think that's the way to go. So I'm not sure yet. We'll build the Alaskan hauler first, and then we'll go from there. We'll decide whether or not I want to attach the trailer to the Alaskan hauler. Again, it will require the removal of a lot of the parts from the Diamond Rio. The headache rack, the trailer attachment. Now, this is a real pain in the butt too. The trailer doesn't actually like to stay attached to the truck. So I'm gonna have to work that one out as well. So we'll get this truck off the table, and we'll open up the box, and we'll be right back. Okay, so the Alaskan hauler. It's a really nice looking truck. I don't know if it's the green I want. I'd like it to match the trailer, the logging trailer. So I'm going to have to paint it the same color as the Diamond Rio. It's not the worst idea in the world. I just don't want to have too many trucks on my shelf the exact same color. I've already got the Diamond Rio, and I think it's a Peterbilt in that green. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So we got some nice box art here. Over 300 parts. Decals. They also gave you decals apparently for the dashboard. I think is kind of neat. I've never seen that with these trucks. Now in the back we've got the parts layout. It does come with tubing and chain. I did take a quick peek at the chain. We'll dig that out right now. And I don't actually like it. It is chain, and that's good. That's, we want chain if that's what it's going to have. The problem I have with the chain in this kit is that it's a twisted chain. So each of the links is twisted, and I don't actually like that look. I do, however, have a lot of this black chain that I've used recently on the Black Pearl. I'm probably going to swap that chain out for this piece. I think that's going to look a lot better. Let's see if I can find it first. That's the next trick. Yeah, here it is. So we got again, it's a nice looking silver chain, but it's twisted, and I don't like that. That's jewelry chain to me. That's not the kind of chain I want to use. So we'll set that chain aside. We'll use the black chain. I think it's going to look a lot better. So we got the plastic part, the windows. We got the body. The usual parts, nothing new here. Instruction, let me bring them out. Let's get this off the table so we can look at the instructions. Alright, so we got, the usual instructions. We're starting off with the engine, and it's going to be an interesting build, I think. It's fairly typical. It's not, you build the frame piece by piece. It's not a Revel kit, that's for sure. Revel likes to give you pre-molded framework and everything, and there's nothing wrong with that. I prefer that in a lot of ways, but that's not what AMT gives you. So let's take a look at these decals. Yeah, it does. It comes with decals for the dashboard. I think that's kind of interesting. That means I won't have to paint the dashboards anyway. So we'll put that back. So yeah, that's where we are. We're gonna work on this kit next, and I wanted to show. Excuse me, I'm knocking my microphone around here. I wanted to sort of show the project that I had intended to release a video for, and then just didn't. You know, again, I would work on it on as part of a live stream, which I didn't film. I'd make a lot of progress, and I wasn't sure how I would edit that into the video. It just didn't work. So that kit's finished. No video to show for it, which is too bad, really. But I don't know that you would have wanted to listen to all the swearing. Honestly, it really wasn't a fun kit. I mean, again, I'm pleased with the results, and it is something that I expect with AMT kits. But it was severely frustrating. Um, the only thing that I can compare it to is my experiences with the international cab over I did on my original YouTube channel. I caught a lot of heat for that because I was particularly negative about it. I try not to be as negative about kits anymore. Um, I am going to point out where I had my problems, and I am going to point out things I don't like about kits. Um, but after I've learned to expect these things, I don't have as many negative things to say about these kits. I think that they're all fun in their own way, and for the most part, the final results are usually quite good. Um, but that yellow Ryder truck, the Mac, that really tested my patience. Um, so there we are. I think that's all I'm going to say now. I'm not going to start this video out with the build process. We're gonna make this a series because it does include the trailer. I'm going to have to move all of that trailer and all the parts for it over to this truck. I think this is going to be a series. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to film it. Am I going to do like a photo montage thing, or am I going to record it and speed up the footage, or am I just going to build and then bring you in when I'm done building certain parts? I don't know yet. We'll figure that out. So that's it. Just look for a video coming soon on the build for this. I'm also working on more videos for the Black Pearl. I do apologize, I haven't put much out recently. Life has been getting in the way again. I mean, life, it happens. And I'm just unable to get videos recorded, and when I do find time to work on a model kit, recording a video isn't part of that process. It's just not something I feel like doing at the time. So again, I do apologize for not getting a video out sooner. So anyway, yeah, again, look for this build soon. I'm probably going to start it Friday night. Maybe as part of the stream I will try to record or at least take pictures as I'm building, and that way I can kind of keep you, any of you who want to watch this build, in the loop. So that's it. Again, look for this video coming soon, and thanks for watching.